Hello, thank you for joining me today. My name is Debbie Naylor. I'm with UnforgettableStamping.typepad.com. That's my blog. And yesterday I shared this really cute, quick and easy birthday card. And today I want to show you how to make that. So it starts with one of the note cards. And these are great. I shared them in my last video. They're you get a set of 20. They're 20 pre-scored cards with envelopes. They're sized 3.5 by 5 when they're completed. Now they are on the retiring list, but never fear, they will be back. Stampin' Up! Is just working them and giving you a little bit thicker cardstock for the base. But today's card, we're just going to start the card fold there and make that a nice crisp fold with the bone folder. Set that aside. Next, we're going to be using the Parlor Print stamp. This is a big background stamp that is sadly retiring. I'm just going to ink that up, just like that. The easiest way I have found to use the background stamps is actually to lay my cardstock right on top. So I'm going to do that like that. Then just take a piece of scrap paper and rub, holding that piece of paper down. This prevents you from getting any ink on your fingers, and it also gives you a good inking of your design. So we're going to set that aside. And next step is to create the little owl embellishment. So I'm going to take my little piece of 3 by 3 inch Whisper White cardstock, and I'm going to stamp one of the cages from the Aviary set. This is one that I'm really going to miss. I've used it a lot over the last couple of years, so we're just going to stamp that down just like that in the center. And then come back in with the little owl with the Marina Mist and just pop him right down in there like that. He's so cute. Then I'm going to take my 1 3/4 inch circle punch and line that up. Now it does cut it off just a little bit, and that's okay. I'm just going to punch it out just like that and set that aside. I did take the 2 3/8 inch scallop circle punch and punch out a little mat. Here's a little tip for you. The card has a So Saffron matting underneath it. You can actually punch your scallop circle out of this piece here. I didn't, but you certainly could. It'll not only make sure that your saffron pieces are going to match with the die lots, but it also means it's going to take some of that weight out of your card. So we're going to then set that piece aside, as well as your stamped owl. I like to stamp everything first and assemble last. And then the last thing we're going to need to do is stamp our sentiment. So this is the Happy Birthday from the Made For You stamp set, also retiring. I'm going to stamp that up in the basic gray. And then I'm going to take my ticket builder punch, and this is 2 different sizes, and we're just going to line that up and punch it out. Whoops. Okay, so now we're ready to assemble the card. First thing I'm going to do is take my piece of Marina Mist, and I'm going to attach it real quickly to the So Saffron mat. I love the Tombow. It goes really quickly. And I'm just going to glue that down just like this. Now, because of that hole, I need to be a little bit more careful on the back. Okay, so I got that lined up. Now, I'm going to set that on my scrap paper so it doesn't get glued down. I'm going to take a piece of the Whisper White organza ribbon. It's 7 inches, but you know, before that I need to pop my little mat down. So I'm going to add that just like that. And then we're going to take this piece here, and I'm going to glue it or tape it down on the back. I always like to tape my ribbon around behind so you can't see it on the inside of the card. So it's going to be sandwiched between the card base and my card, just like that. Okay. And now I'm going to attach this to my card base. So real quickly, just do that. Doesn't take a whole lot of this glue, that's why I love it so much. And I'm just going to center that right on the card, just like this. I love that this glue has a little more longer drying time. It allows you to move it around if you need to. Now I'm going to take my happy birthday and my little owl, and I'm going to pop that up with dimensionals. Anybody that stamps with me on a regular basis knows how much I love these. So we're just going to add 2. And remember I showed you in the last video, if you take your thumbnail just like this, it gives you that little edge to pull up. And we're going to stick that on just like that. And then again, you can see that I made a boo-boo, so I flipped it over. I'm doing it on the other side. I'm going to line it up just like that. And then the last little touch is I want to add a little bit of bling. So these are the little CD cases that you can buy. They're for clear mount stamps. I like to store my rhinestones and my pearls in there. I'm just going to take a pair of the snips. Make sure I get that adhesive off the bottom. And attach it to my card. And then the last step is I'm going to put a little knot of ribbon. Now this is a way that I teach my customers how to tie their knots. It's called a faux knot, I guess. It's easier than trying to tighten that one piece, long piece. So if you attach your base here, and you're just going to tie, while it's still attached to the spool, a little knot just like this. You're going to work that around and tighten. If you need to, you can just kind of move that around a little bit so that it's pretty. Tighten that up, and then just take your ribbon scissors and trim. And there you go. There's your quick and easy card. Then the last thing I want to do is stamp the owl on my envelope, because you know I like to do that. So I'm just going to take again, the little owl with the Marina Mist, and just stamp him in the corner just like that. And there you go, the finished card. Very quick and easy. You could make a ton of these, you know, and have them on hand to give away, and just leave the sentiment off. You could make them thank you cards, birthday cards, even thinking of you. I hope you liked this card, and visit my blog for all the details on the different dimensions that were used, as well as a list of products. And then you can visit my online store and make a purchase. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.